validate those needs and perspectives. Now, when you think about corporate accessibility in companies and the way companies or governments that are really responsible for large public engagement efforts, could this content perhaps be licensed to companies in a responsible way to really even advance software and have software be more inclusive and accessible? Could this accessibility tools developed through these insights help build better interactions? Let's say through your interaction with an Alexa device or your interaction with automatic captionings in order to understand slurred speech and different speaking impairments. Could this archive potentially train other algorithms that relate to medicine or relate to law or relate to urban planning? So you might have different modules that interact together, like an urban planning module with all kinds of specifications on urban planning, with a module from this archive called the lived experience of disability. So this is a very interesting idea of how could this massive big data project that my foundation has been advancing really help us better serve the needs of persons with disabilities. Now, none of these approaches are set in stone, but they do hold promise to advancing our goals on sustainable development. When I was involved in negotiating the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, we knew that there was only 20 countries or so that had these national laws. And we realized in developing this UN treaty that the world had to sort of come together around a basic set of principles. So now there's 180 countries that have signed and ratified this International Human Rights Treaty. These archives, in a sense, help capture those experiences that shaped that International Human Rights Treaty, which is the lived experience of people with disabilities. And we took that knowledge, when a lot of activists engaged in the negotiations of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, and ensured that the Sustainable Development Goals also had inclusion targets that would identify that people with disabilities could also benefit from mainstream international development. So, for example, Goal 3, the archive can help healthcare providers understand the needs and experience of people with disabilities, leading to improved health outcomes. The archive could help provide insights and recommendations into how educational institutions could differentiate curriculum for learners in different levels